He's such a hard-working person. He believes in hard work, and work hard. And I think we are really proud of him as a family. He's our inspiration. I think he has all made us to be who we are today. He loves farming. He loves his cattle. That's why sometimes I say once in a while you should come out, just to have that different environment. It makes him also feel good. Yeah. We really feel at home, so homely, so peaceful. He needs that moment also. Yeah.
Tell us about your early years and your beginnings.
We come from an area where families are huge. At meal times, we would be sharing a meal, 30 of us, of a similar age group, between 20 and 30, from a big area. And we grew up in a community. We grew up understanding the importance of a team. One of the things we looked forward to on a Friday, weekend, we didn't rush to watch television. We went to look after cattle at the cattle posts. And we grew up in that environment. As you know, looking after cattle, you need to work as a team. It was training. Very, very good training, which really has endeared us in later life to work hard in school and then going into national service and then University of Zambia on a government bursary, by the way. This message is important to me. And I would like many citizens of Zambia, many children of Zambia to share this aspect, that I went to public schools and basically on a government sponsorship, government bursary, and I feel indebted to the children of Zambia. And that debt, when we take over the leadership of this country, is to ensure that every child of Zambia should be able to be in school. Education is the best investment.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
We are fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm extremely well. Very nice to see you. Please take your seats.
Thank you, sir.
What do you want to be when you finish school? Hey, this is nice. Everybody wants to be something. Picky, picky, na, picky, do. Picky, picky, na. Here. There you are. What will you be? What do you want to be?
A doctor.
A doctor. Why do you want to be a doctor?
To help people and save their lives.
Thank you very much. Clap for her. Next. Yes, my friend.
I want to be a soldier.
A soldier?
Yes.
Why do you want to be a soldier?
To keep security in the country.
Security in the country. Very important. Clap for him. The next friend? Yes. What do you want to be?
A president.
President. Hey, give me 5. Thank you. Why?
So that when people needing me is out there, I should help them.
Oh, give him a hand. Thank you very much. The attitude of these kids, their openness, their willingness to learn. You now realize that we have a future. Hope is there. But to realize that future, we need to invest in these children.
Stand and sing of Zambia, proud and free, land of work and joy in unity, vistas in the struggle for the right. We won freedom's fight. Oh, I strong and free.
Can I ask you a slightly cheeky question?
Sure. No problem.
Can you tell us about meeting your wife and the early days of your relationship and your eventual marriage. Tell
Wow.
us about falling in love.
Yeah, you know, I must say that like many young guys, I was a lucky guy. I wrote my final exam on a Friday. On a Monday, I got a job. I was working for Coopers and Library, young professional. I met this girl, you know, as I moved to work. Every so often I cited her, you know. And, you know, obviously I gathered courage one of those days, and approached her. The first reaction was no. And I insisted, I persisted eventually, and we got on. And the rest is history. Eventually, we got married. And I'm very lucky to have her as my wife. You know, we have 3 biological kids, a daughter and 2 sons. We're very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to have a wife like that. She's allowed me to do things that sometimes would have been difficult without her support. She's been very supportive. The kids have been understanding. They're still young, but we thank God for them.
Joseph ulibwanji. Suseka wakalipa. Kelvin ulibwanji. We are playing together today. Red, eh? UPND red, so ni imwe wa timu yanga le. Severa pamoja. So nzacho saicha green.
Zambia! 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 Belo ya tingiringiri, maduchelo kufuma, wakasuma bengire. Belo ya tingiringiri, corruption kufuma, imitekele isuma ingire. Belo ya tingiringiri, urunga tomato fiatula, kulia wino kwingire. Belo ya tingiringiri.
Well played, team. Let us clap for ourselves.
Thank you.
That was very good. And thumbs up to our striker for the good goal.
Thank you,
Yeah,
coach.
good goal.
Thank you.
Let's clap. That was very good, team. Hope you enjoyed.
But coach, I want to thank you for training us well. Also, my teammates have done a wonderful job. The way we are playing, scoring goals, is that's how we want to play when we form government after 11 August 2016. Mpaka litente, mpaka litente, mpaka liturike. Zambia, we want to create jobs for you guys. How many people are working? Mulina nchito? Tuone wali benchito hapa, wali benchito. Those who have no jobs. To realize that these guys cannot meet their dreams, it's a painful situation for me. It's hard to take because I know that this country is rich, but our people cannot have opportunities for school, for employment, for business, because we have no leadership. And that's what we want to bring when we come after 11 August. We'll create jobs for these guys. That's our vision.
What makes me most angry about the current leadership, the PF leadership, the leadership of this country today, is its failure to deliver basic necessities for the people. Why should such a small population in a country as big as Zambia, with all these resources, why should people go to bed without food? There's something wrong. We need to fix this anomaly. And in my view, we're missing a commodity called good quality leadership. It's not because we don't like the president in office. We don't like his face, his ears. No, we've got nothing to do with that. But we don't like the way his government is managing the country's resources, which creates excessive poverty, exacerbates the poverty that is already there. Why should people be hungry? Why should people have no jobs in a country like this? Why should people have no opportunity in a country like this, which is endowed with so much resources? The PF government in 4 years has borrowed somewhere in the region of $9.75 billion, more money than UNIP borrowed in 27 years. That's not right. If you go to a hospital in Lusaka called UTH, University Teaching Hospital, you'll find people sleeping on the floor, crying in pain on the floor. That's not right. Medicines are not there in hospitals. I'm talking of health services delivery. Very, very poor. So we pray to God to Azankarabui. Okay, Tata. Look at agriculture. The total failure in agriculture. Today, we have a high price of milling, as I talked about. Partially is because our productivity is low, fertilizer is too expensive. We would like to lower the cost of farming in this country. Education, we touched on it. A child has to walk a long distance to school. And when they reach that school, there's no desk to sit on. They have to sit on the floor today, 50 plus years after independence. Is it because we have no money? No. Priorities, wrong priorities.
All over this country, people are suffering. Yet this country is so rich. God did not create you to suffer. It is our duty, it is my duty to correct these mistakes. Together, we are going to change this country for the better.
He's educated, he's an economist, and that's what this country really needs.
He's the man of the moment. He's the man that will work to see Zambia develop.
It's high time we voted for people who are credible, who are competent, and people who understand issues.
He's the person who understands the problem of the people. He's the person who respects a person's rights.
This time we need to start afresh with a new leadership. And the HH offers that new start.
Ultimately, we have great respect to Zambians who go out early in the morning on the voting day to go and cast their votes. Who, like they did on the 20th of January 2015, went out in the rain. There was a tremendous rain that day, but went out to vote for us. I don't know how to thank them. I don't know the words to use. All I can say to you, your support is not in vain. Your support in the next election will not be in vain. Once you make your decision that we should be the ones to run this country, our promise, our commitment is that we will not let you down. We'll serve you diligently, with skill, we'll serve you with love. And I want to say to the people of Zambia, we are one. One Zambia, one nation. One nation, one people. Now is our time. Our time to win the 11 August 2016 elections. Our time to deliver a better Zambia for all our citizens. God bless us all. God bless Zambia.
Something inside so strong. Something inside.